Uh-uh. Why am I seeing vocational schools everywhere? What's really the difference between vocational schools and universities? This one I want to apply to schools abroad. Which one should I choose? Should I go for vocational schools or should I go for universities? Oh my God. This is usually very difficult. Now, I didn't really think about vocational schools. Like,
Auntie, are you okay? Why are you talking to
I'm
yourself?
okay. Oh, the thing is, I told you that I wanted to study abroad, right?
Yeah, I know about that. You told me about it. Have you applied to any school yet?
I've been going through the internet just now, and I just saw vocational schools and then universities. My initial plan was universities, but I'm a little bit confused. What are vocational schools like? What's the difference between vocational schools and universities? And I just want to know so that I can know which one to choose.
Um, yeah, I know about vocational schools and universities. Um, so you want to know the difference between vocational schools and universities? Well, okay, this is a difference. Let me make it easier for you to understand it, like basic way. Okay, so when you talk about vocational schools, right, they are talking about schools that, like, in vocational school, they train you to be able to work, which means that they're training you in such a way that immediately you leave from there, you can enter the job market.
Yeah, I get.
For example, if you want to become a mechanic in a vocational school, they train you how to, like, how to, like, become a mechanic fixing cars practically. You get. If you want to learn how to cook in a vocational school, they teach you how to cook. You do the cooking there with them, the process you get. Yeah, so you focus more of practical based knowledge than, the theory part. So you must not necessarily know those theory. All they need you to know is like the practical base, what you need to work. That's a vocation. That's what vocational school is all about. But when we are talking about uh, universities,
Mm.
it's different. University, you have all the theory, the vast knowledge, and everything. So they expect you, or they are gonna teach you how to, like, how things work. That's the theory of it. And if in case you are in a practical field, like maybe you're doing engineering, then you guys will have laboratory sessions, right?
Okay, so what you're saying here right now is that vocational schools are more like hands-on learning, right? Yeah, they are more like hands-on learning. Why universities are kind of a broad theoretical part of it. Sorry, broad learning. Because I know that university also offer practical studies as well. Like in case of engineering, if you want to do engineering, I remember there are universities that offer practical based studies. Like they have labs. Yes, they have labs.
So yeah, that in university is more like vast knowledge. For example, if you're doing accounting, you have to learn the theory behind it. Vocational school, if you want to do maybe nursing, or should I say practical nursing, they go straight to it and teach you practical nursing. You understand? But it's different. It's different
Mm,
for university.
yeah. Okay. What about Finland? I had interest in Finland because I remember you also applied to Finnish schools last year, and I'm sure you did your research about all of this. So, do you have any idea about Finnish system of education with regard to vocational schools and universities?
Yeah, Finland. You applied to Finland already? Oh, you haven't applied. Yeah. So Finland's case, in the case of Finland, we have like three educational level, should I say levels? In Finland, we have university, we have University of Applied Science, and we have vocational schools. You get, so it's more like a blend of the three. If you blend university and vocational school, you're going to have University of Applied Science. So in University of Applied Science, you do the practical and you do the theory. So they are training you to like just like in vocational school, they're also training you for the job market. But the difference here is that in vocational schools, you don't really do those theory part. In University of Applied Science, you do the theory as well, and you do the practical as well. Whereas in general university, you don't really do practicals like that. You might do practical, but it's not as severe as vocational schools in University of Applied Sciences. So Finland's case, we have those three. So it's kind of like it's your choice. You can decide to like go in for vocational school if you want. And usually vocational school is like 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, depending on which program you are going in for and which school you also apply to.
Yeah, because I need to make a choice. Like I was really interested in Finland as well. So do you have any idea like which one you I should choose between the three? The University of Applied Science, vocational school, or university? Which one should I go in for as an international student? Because normally, I don't speak Finnish, and I I speak English, and I'm looking for a study program that can teach me in English. You understand, right? So, which one do you think that I could
Here
go
in
in for?
Finland, we have different schools that offer vocational studies. The problem here is most of them offer in Finnish. Mhm. So that's the issue. But we have some in English as well, and also open for international students. And we have some that you must be in Finland before you can apply for it. That's the issue. But nevertheless, there are programs too that are meant for international students. So even when you are back in your country, you can also apply for those programs as well for vocational school. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
mm,
ah, do you want to go for vocational school? Well, I would say it's your choice. I can't actually tell you what to choose. If you should go in for universities, or you should go in for University of Applied Sciences or vocational school. So it's your choice. Okay, so it depends on you what you want to do after school, or what you want to like work. Hmm? So it depends on you. But in case you're interested in vocational schools, yeah, some vocational schools in Finland that you can apply to. There's Vamia, and there's
writing
also
down the
Vanta.
list.
So for
Yeah,
Vamia,
let me write them down.
yeah, write it down, write it down. I think we should search this more on the internet.
Is it
It's
Vamia?
there. You should write it down. Okay, so for
Mm-hmm.
Vamia, search
Vamia.fi.
vamia.fi. You get the information you need from there. Vanta as well, vanta.fi. So all these websites that I'm giving you, okay, make sure you do your search about it. If you want to like apply for vocational schools in Finland, it's good to do your research. So read about them and then you choose what you want. You understand? There's also OSAO, OSAO dot fee, which you can also check. And let me see. Okay, let me list this one.
How much tuition fee do they pay in a vocational school? And also, do they have scholarship programs like fully scholarship for international students? Can one study there for free without paying any tuition fee for a vocational school? I'm not talking about university because I already know that universities some do pay and some they have 50% scholarship and so on. But what about in vocational school? Like, do they have scholarships for students? And also, can one study there for free? And what kind of programs do they offer there? What kind of programs do they offer? Because just like, can you just list some specific programs that they offer there?
For that question, if they pay tuition fee and if they have scholarship programs and everything, well, I think
Mm.
I need water. I think I will answer that in my next video. But please, any question you have for me right now, just keep it. In my next video, I'm going to answer it. All those questions like how much tuition fee you're going to pay, if they have scholarship programs for the vocational school, and all those, I'm going to give the answer to that in my next video. Guys, please, if you want the answer to all of these questions, watch my next video, which I'm going to post. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you love this video so that I'll be motivated to make more of this. Thank you very much, guys, for watching.
Guys, please, like she said,
See you guys
to
in my
motivate
next
her to be
video.
able to answer my
Bye.
questions, please, guys, please subscribe, like, and comment to her YouTube channel so that she'll be able to do more videos like this and explain more things, because I do need information from her about study life and like how I can apply to schools abroad. So please, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in our next video.